What's good, y'all? It's Friday, and if it's Friday, that means it is your opportunity to be heard on the Audible Sports Podcast, where sports meets life and culture. I am half of that dynamic duo that is Bobby G and Wildcard Marv. What's happening, bro?
Man, can't call it, man. Always a pleasure to be here Friday with the homie Bobby G. We on the right side of the dirt. Ain't too much to complain about, man. Life is good, man. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods.
Absolutely, absolutely. Big show today. Why? Because it is a huge weekend of sports. One of like it wasn't planned, just kind of came together organically and happened by accident. But we're gonna talk about it. But before we get into the good stuff, I gotta hit you with that usual. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Go ahead, do me a favor. Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and turn your notifications on so you know the next time that we are here and you can be heard, which is every Friday 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. And
hmm
now that we got that out of the way, like I said, we got a big show. And there it is, man. Big weekend of sports. UFC, boxing, NFL, NBA. The NBA's only undefeated team is in action tonight as well as Sunday. Huge weekend for the NFL. Two marquee matchups with the Chiefs and the Bills ruined their rivalry, as well as the Steelers and Ravens going at it. UFC, Bones Jones returns to the octagon to take on Stipe Miocic. Cleveland represent, stand up. And tonight, the big one, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. They've been hyping it up. It was supposed to take place in July. Mike Tyson had some health issues to deal with, but he's all good to go. It's all set. Had to weigh in yesterday, and prelims are going on as we speak, and they're ready to get it on in a couple of hours. So we're going to talk about that. All right, but y'all know what we do before we say anything. We hit you with them shout outs and honorable mentions, the minor things that we're not gonna spend a lot of time on, but we do want to acknowledge. So, what you got for the folks before we get into the gusto?
Hey, man. I got a shout out. Got to shout out the Kansas City Current.
Yo, shout out, Mel.
Yeah, they are. What's up, Mel? Kansas City Current, part of the National Women's Soccer League out
Yeah.
here in Kansas City. Man, they've had a fantastic year. They opened up the first stadium uh, specifically built for
Hmm.
NWA soccer team. It's a beautiful stadium down here in downtown KC. But they've been rocking it, man. They got a playoff game, I believe, Sunday afternoon at 2.
Okay.
Central Time. So definitely want to shout them out. They've been doing a fantastic job this season. I need to get
That's
out.
the team that Patrick Mahomes' wife owns, right?
Yeah. So the
Okay.
Mahomes are part owners of it. They
Okay.
they both they both went in on it together. So
Okay.
I don't know the percentage of what they own, but
Right.
the way that Mahomes and the Chiefs are doing right now, it's not a bad thing to attach your name to that guy right now. And then he also has part ownership in the Kansas City Royals, so he's
Shut
making
up.
it.
You
You
talking about
know,
the party yard? Party yard. We cancel all the liquor gone and everything. You'd miss it all, bro. Might as well
with a
pack it up
liquor,
and go home.
with a liquor. No, so the Mahomes are trying to make an imprint on the city to show that they're here. So definitely want to shout out the Kansas City Current, man. Hopefully they get the dub. They can get closer to the championship because the championship game is actually at their home stadium. So it'll be dope if they be playing for a championship in their home stadium and they win it in front of the home crowd. So that's what we're rooting for. But definitely got to shout them out. Yeah, they've been doing their thing.
I can always mic on my fire.
If you
Hey,
got
shout out Auntie.
your Netflix account,
Yeah, Netflix, or you can go on the Fire Stick and see if you can hack Netflix. I know you can download the app on there, but yeah, you just gotta find a way to get into Netflix. That's all, Auntie. I mean, right
yeah.
now on YouTube. Well, we don't want you to go away from here, but they got prelims on YouTube. Uh, you got 100 on Buffalo. I think
Mm,
that's for you, man. It ain't for me.
mm. Yeah, Ron.
Uh, I mean,
You ain't gonna
hey,
catch me
but
this close to Christmas, man. Not this close to Christmas.
for me, just a couple shout outs for me. For those that watch our Thursday night post game show, we touched on it a little bit. Let me go ahead and give a RIP out. Coach John Robinson, most famously known for coaching USC and the Rams. He passed away. So condolences to his friends and family. Probably the most noteworthy coach in the history of the Rams. Obviously McVay would probably go down as the best, but hey, Robinson, man, he coached some great teams. Uh, One of the greatest the West Coast has ever seen. So again, condolences to his friends and family, and also for the culture, one of the most underrated actors in our culture, Tony Todd, man, best known for his roles as Candyman and Death in Final Destination movies. Uh, like I said, one of the most underrated actors of our time. But if you know, you know.
Hmm.
If you know, you know. One of the most recognizable voices. Dude, yeah, dude. Shout out to him and condolences out to his friends and family. That's one. Yeah, matter of fact, he was in the remake as well. Like just Candyman. I mean, if for people who kind of get typecast or known as just one through, that's a hell of a role to be remembered for, man. Candyman just popping up in Mud's bathrooms, taking them out with a hook.
Boy,
Oh man. Oh yeah. We got
no,
anything
they
good about Buffalo is the only thing is the Wild Wings.
that movie used to scare the hell out of me, bro.
Candyman, the original.
Mm-hmm. Cause y'all all them bees and stuff flying all in them and
Oh
stuff. Yeah,
yeah. Oh
it's crazy. They used to scare the hell out
yeah.
of me. I ain't even gonna cap.
I don't know. I liked him more in the Final Destination. He got to do a little bit more. I mean, yeah, he was scary as Candyman, but the Final Destination, he was more creepy, man. Like, why are you always around, bro? He's just always around. But a couple more shout outs for me before we get into it. Shout out to my man Ray J. Ray J. When everything just seems like the world is boring, Ray J opens his mouth.
Oh Lord.
Shout out to Ray J for beefing with Diddy's sons. They was about to beat his ass outside the club.
Damn, it got that serious.
uh, yeah, they about to put hands on him, man. Like, come on, didn't you learn anything from like the Fabulous situation? Like, come on, bro. You, you're a lover, not a fighter. Stop it.
Big time.
Yeah, stop beefing with people. And now he's gone on some interview with somebody talking about he know everything about the Diddy parties. Come on, Ray J, man, just sit down, bro. Just sit down, man. Just sit down. And shout out to Lil Wayne, man. Wheezy Fest had recently. He had the Hot Boys reunion. They were supposed to have a reunion a while ago, but Wayne was unable to participate, so it didn't come. Didn't come to fruition. This time it did. Everybody was there. They did some hits all the way from Juby's first album, all the way on up to Wayne's current stuff. It was a great time for those. The only thing I'm hearing that most people, if they did have a gripe, was I guess he went into a little spiel about the Super Bowl and being disappointed. Get over it, man. You didn't get it. Let's move on. Like,
Yeah.
stop. Just yeah, man. You kind of took away from a great day. Everybody was hyped to see all you guys together again, with no drama going on, and that's what they got. So yeah, but shout out to Wayne, shout out to Juby, the Hot Boys, the Big Timers, all of them, man. Uh, Definitely a nostalgic moment for the culture,
Big time. Big
and
time. Definitely
absolutely.
grew up on some cash money, man.
Oh yeah, they contributed to Webster's dictionary. What more can you want as a bling bling? Every time I got my ass at that bling bling.
Straight up,
So
man.
yeah, yeah, that's all I got for that. Now we can get into the good stuff. Let's say big sports weekend, a lot going on. We'll start with what's going on right now. Like I said, if you turn go to YouTube, well, don't go to YouTube. After you finish watching us, you stay on YouTube. The prelims are on, and then after that, you transition to Netflix to watch the main card. Um, yeah, the picture's worth 1,000 words. Like, I don't know what's going on here, but we just got ladies in the background smiling. I think they're definitely impressed with what they see going on. Dude in the middle's pretending he can hold back Mike Tyson. Jake Paul
Right?
looking like he just like, yeah, I want some, but I really don't. And Mike looked like he looking for that winding right hook. But he did end up smacking Jake Paul.
Yeah, they
you
said
know,
Jake Paul had stepped on his foot, so he slapped him.
yeah. I heard that. I heard he like when he kind of rose up, he blew a kiss at him. I've heard a couple different things, but it is what it is. Ray J connected in the streets. He gonna sit. Ray J ain't.
Yeah.
The thing is them boys connected to the same people Ray J connected to, and they got a little bit more money to give. So again, Ray J, sit down, man. Hey, did his accounts ain't frozen yet, and if his is, theirs ain't. Don't think they didn't wire as much as they could out of there before he got locked up.
Yeah, this
So
it's somewhere.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, but yeah, this is the main event. It's kicking off this huge. Actually, it's not kicking off the weekend. The Cavs are, but we will get to them later. But it's kicking off the fight part of the big weekend. Spectacle. Are you interested? What are you looking to see? What are you looking to get out of it? Also, the co-main event. We can talk about that too. I'm probably looking more forward to that than the main. But what's your thoughts? What you got on it, man?
I mean, yeah, is it a publicity stunt? We know what it is. I will say this. I'll probably watch it just because um, I'm interested to see the actual seriousness of it. Like,
Okay.
is is Mike actually gonna get in there? Because like Mike, we know is different, and that's still in a person.
Yeah.
So how much is still in there in that 58-year-old body? Because obviously Jake's bigger, younger, so there's some advantages whether people want to deny it or not. Those are advantages.
Mm.
Obviously, the advantage is that career wise they don't even compare. So
Oh no.
um, how much is really in there? All I ask is if maybe please look. I think that little slap, little fracas that they had was staged anyway. Look, them ladies in the background were smiling too hard not to even react to anything. Like they knew what was coming. Um, but I don't know, man. Yeah, there's some spectacle in it, but two things can be right at the same time. You may not like the Paul brothers, but they generate a hefty bag that comes with them, and that's
Mm-hmm.
no cap. So there's no denying that. So I mean, both of these gentlemen are going to get paid. Hopefully, some of the undercards get paid too
Mm-hmm.
off this situation too. So I mean, it's just like any other event. It's meant to entertain, be a spectacle. I'm just hoping that they still respect the sport of boxing and actually box. So,
Yeah.
knowing Mike all our lives, what we've seen him, Mike. Once you get that K's animal in that ring, man, it's something different, man. So that don't go away, dog.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, all we can go by is the last time that we saw Mike in there, which was a few years ago. Him and Roy Jones had the exhibition, and to say the least, I think Roy was impressed by Mike's ability at his age and at that time. Impressed by the shape he was in, because after he
hmm
came out of there, it was like, "Yo, would you do it again?" And he was like, "Hell no." Um, hell no. He still punches hard. And we've seen the clips of Mike in the gym, just keeping himself in shape. It looks like if in his prime his speed was on a 10, at 57 it looks like his speed is still 8.5. Like he may have lost some, but he ain't lost that much. And Obviously, there's the mental part. You don't lose the knowledge. You don't, lose. You may lost a couple of reflexes, but that ring generalship, I think, is still there. Um, Again, the mental experience. You never lose experience, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, I think he will take it because, like, when he got in there with Roy, I mean, I was clearly he wasn't trying to hurt Roy,
Yeah, yeah.
but
But you,
but he wasn't trying to come out there like I lost.
but
Like I'm.
Roy felt him.
Yeah.
Pause.
Oh,
He felt.
it's absolute. So that's what I'm saying. So with this being this, in the head, the mental plays a huge part. This is not an exhibition. He didn't hear that word exhibition. So to
No,
like take,
and this was not an exhibition. This is actually a pro professional legal match that if it goes on your professional record. So
yeah,
I think that should matter, and hopefully that. I don't know. Be careful, Jake. What you ask for, dog. You like because this is a professional record. Come on, Mike
yeah,
Tyson. You not go on there when you retire and never box ever again. And one of your
yeah.
losses, Jake Paul. You can't have that. I'm sorry, you can't have that on your record, bro. So I don't
I don't
think he'll
think
knock.
I don't think it's a lose for any. I mean, I don't think it's a lot. I don't think it's a loss for either one.
Well, I mean, Mike doesn't care about his legacy. He really don't. Like Mike is
Nah,
that kind of. He don't care if that law says Jake Paul on there. Now he gonna be like, well, I got a lot of money from it, so.
yeah. But I mean, for saying like if Jake Paul loses, if he gets knocked out, bro, it's Mike Tyson.
Bro,
Uh,
stupid.
bite.
Uh,
If Jake loses, it's Mike Tyson. No matter how old he is, if Mike
yeah.
Tyson loses, he's holding over the hill. Like it's not lose lose. Obviously, it's a money grab. You just want to be entertained, and I mean that's what I'm looking for. But in listening to what the pros have said and leading up to, the longer it goes, benefits Jake Paul. If it's quick, then Tyson won. And I think most are actually predicting if Tyson does knock him out, it'll probably be a body shot that like does the damage.
Mm,
Jonathan, like everybody wants to be just Jake never been hit. No, Jake's been hit a few times. If you watch his fight, he's got a decent chin. His body's
yeah.
never been tested like that.
Oh,
Like
Mike
it's
gonna test it.
not yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like because that's his whole thing. He's always been short, so he's had to work his way in from the body up. But you say 3 rounds and it's over for who? You saying Mike in 3? That's what I think Roy said. Yeah, if it's about that, then Mike probably wins.
Hmm.
For me, I just want to be entertained. Like, but also, no matter what you feel about him, man, you kind of got to respect Jake Paul.
Oh
Like,
no, he takes it serious.
yeah, he said not only he takes it serious, which a lot of people don't believe, and they keep like, can we get rid of this thing, man? Come on, fight somebody real, fight a real project, isn't it, bro? There are just some things that something when you have a certain amount of money, you're able to do things that the average person can't do.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, Mike has to win in 3. Old age will kick in if it dries out. Shoot, I mean that's what most of the pros who are making comments are saying. Um, when you have a lot of money, like if Jake Paul wanted to play LeBron James 1-on-1, he could probably make that happen.
Yeah, he got the resources.
Yeah, he had the resource. He could make that happen. Now, if he makes it happen, is everybody gonna say, "No, why don't you go play in the NBA?" No, because he's not a pro basketball player. But if he can do something to generate a buzz and entertain people, make a buck, put a spotlight on something, why not? And
Hmm.
just because he's doing this, why don't you fight? He's not a professional boxer. You know this. I know this. He knows that.
Yeah.
But if what I'm doing can put a light on, and I'm used because what goes under the radar, what nobody pays attention to, what he's been doing over the last few years has done so much for Amanda Serrano. She's been the biggest beneficiary. Like she's gone from virtual unknown to essentially probably the most popular female boxer in the world. She's gotten bigger and better opportunities. She's fighting for an undisputed title tonight as the co-main event. Not only that, with the popularity rise in UFC and MMA in general over the last few years, Jake has brought boxing back into the conversation. It's what is the better sport or most popular sport. People are now watching other young fighters. Hey, why doesn't Jake Paul fight this dude? Like he's putting that light and that shine on individuals who otherwise wouldn't have got it. And whether you like him or not, like that's got to stand for something. 'Cause
A
all I
big fact.
know is Mike better win.
I'm with that, Auntie. I'm with that. That's all I know. For real. But no, hey, you do bring up a good point. I know a lot of people they want to hate on Jake Paul, but like you said, uh, he's bringing viewership. I mean, y'all been so corrupt and done so much dumb shit in the sport of boxing. Who people behind the scenes control it that y'all done drove away y'all fan base. It's almost one of
Mm-hmm.
them sports that you got to be a true diehard to watch some boxing nowadays, man. Because y'all not giving us the dream fights. Y'all wait too late. Somebody's out of their prime. Somebody's already ain't flame ain't popping like it was when you should
Right.
originally set the fight. It's about politics and money. Y'all don't give the fans what they want. You
Mm-hmm.
you you thought you was king for forever, then all of a sudden UFC, Dana White makes a great business decision and pretty much rebranding the product, and then next you know he's turned it into a $1 billion situation. Now you over there losing fans to that sport. You losing fans to obviously other sports that's going on at the time that you want to have these events, but you don't
Mm-hmm.
you don't clean up your sport. Clean up your sport. I mean,
Yeah.
come on now. So yeah, they ain't got nobody else to blame but themselves. Don't hate on Jake Paul because he's doing the job that y'all should have been doing. That's on y'all.
Yeah.
So I thought you brought
Absolutely.
up a right there.
Co-signing what you said on something you said in there. The guy's not wanting to fight. He should think about it. How many big fights have we had since Jake Paul started boxing?
Not that many.
No, we've had more
Oh
because
yeah,
of
because
what he's doing and making money. It made the guys have to fight each other to get paid. Before that, everybody was trying to keep their record squeaky clean. Oh, so I can fight Mayweather and get a big payday. Now I got to be undefeated to fight Mayweather. But Mayweather left, and then it was like they tried to be the big draw. They tried to be Mayweather without the prestige. Like you trying to be the big draw, you ain't fought nobody, bro. So
yeah,
and then here comes this guy who just started, like you said, he started taking that money away. It was like, oh, how do we cut in that? You got to fight somebody. Okay, now we get to Crawford versus uh, what's my boy's name? That he beat up.
oh Spence,
Yeah, remember they tried
yeah,
to make that fight happen for 10 years.
yeah. Bud Crawford whooped that. Yeah, he whooped that boy
Yeah,
out.
yeah, I seen that coming. Yeah, but
Y'all,
Jake Paul starts stealing y'all money. Now y'all want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like all these major fights have happened since basically Jake Paul started fighting. All the heavyweights that was ducking each other, Fury. Remember they all no the contracts ain't right. Oh, Jake Paul steal y'all money. Hey, let's make this happen. Uh,
mm,
yeah, Fury and your boy fought 3 times.
man, I don't want to see. I used to be a huge fan of Deontay Wilder, but my man,
Yeah,
like,
he never learned how to fight.
yeah, he was a muscle. He catch you. It's done deal. But
Oh,
that,
this is it's night night.
but you got to be right on your technique. And For some reason, I felt like Deontay Wilder always used to skip leg day. You know how you got like a potato with two thick legs?
Yeah. Yeah, he did
So,
have twigs for legs, man.
yeah,
Or
man.
ain't dead, he does.
Yeah. Hey, come on, bro. How
Yeah,
you big funky everywhere else, but you got them little twigs.
yeah. I just wish he would have learned how to box. I mean, with what he had, if he just learned how to box a little bit, man,
Yeah.
he'd still be one of them. But it's just that's how most power punchers end up. As soon as they get knocked out that first time or they get beat that first time, then everybody else is just a little less afraid, and then they just go on usually losing streaks. I mean, same thing happened to Tyson. Once Buster
Mm.
Douglas put him on, that was a wrap. Nobody else was scared if they wasn't scared already. No, but like I say, Jake Paul brings you to the second. This is the one I really want to see. Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. Like I said, they had an epic first fight. Now I was on the undercard of who did he fight at the time? I can't remember who he fought. But it was another Jake Paul fight, and man, this just go look at it, man. You gotta. I'd rewatch that fight like once a month. It was
Damn.
yeah, yeah. It reminded me of for my boxing historians. It's like watching Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward. It's like watching that fight. So if anybody remembers that fight, you know what I'm talking about. But they gonna do it again tonight, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. But yeah, like the things he's done is put a spotlight on both of these women. So yeah, shout out to Mike and Jay. I mean, who you got though? I know you want to have who you actually think's gonna win.
Between Jake and Mike?
Yeah,
Oh no, I ain't. I am not. I'm never counting out Mike. Mm-mm.
so
Look, I
you got Mike.
look. I come on, Jake Paul. Like, do you know who you in the ring with, bruh? Like, dog.
Yeah, under or over 3 rounds.
Uh, I think it goes over 3 rounds because I don't
Okay,
think
that's fair.
so. Come on, you remember back in the days, people they had the boxing matches over at the crib. Remember the old
Oh
school
yeah,
big ass TVs. Depending on if it was cool or not, they wouldn't worry about it. They just say BYOB, bring your own liquor, whatever. You
mm-hmm.
know, like a little potluck. Some people used to be cheap asses and be like, hey man, $5 at the door, which I understand too. Cool.
Yeah,
Um, and but you get all the way through the prelims and the other matches on the card. Uh, Mike used to come out with the hotel towel, cut a hole and put it over his neck, and in them all black trunks with the boots, and he just looked mean. And
yeah.
man, he knock a joke out in like 90 seconds. You didn't spend $100 on that damn pay-per-view to see
Yeah,
Mike, and he was getting cats up out of there in the first round, man. You like, damn, man. So next
uh,
thing you know, it didn't turn into a party because it's 11:30. We thought we was gonna be up to at least one. Nah, Mike didn't finish it up for us.
yep.
So hey, man, that's the Mike
Hey,
I.
but the good thing, if he was of that age at the time, still at least you still had time to go out.
Oh yeah.
Because them fights on the East Coast didn't start till like 11 midnight. Hey, fight come on at 11, you gone by 11:15. Hey, let's go out.
Mm-hmm. Going about your business for real.
Yeah. But now that you mention it, man, that's another thing that this digital age has done away with, man. Fight parties or event parties, period. I
Mm-hmm.
remember that, man. Please, hey, man, come by my house, man. About five, you buy $5, $10. Have people over watch. Yeah, you can't do that no more. Man, when I'm go come to your crib and give you $10 so I can watch it on my phone.
Mm-hmm. Everybody.
Yeah, man. Digital age is just killing people's social lives,
Yeah.
or enhancing, depending on how you look at it. I guess.
I don't know. It's the convenience of stuff nowadays, man.
Yeah,
I don't know,
some
man.
stuff is too convenient.
Yeah,
Hey, Big
yeah,
Ron, I'm talking to you. Yeah.
yeah. Some of that stuff is a little bit too convenient. What happened to the days
Uh,
you used to talk to a short car, man? Yeah, big round. We
man.
talk.
Yeah, we talking to you, bro. Nah, but not to be outdone. Dana White is always, he's always looking for an opportunity to capitalize on something. Uh, Johnny Bones Jones returns to the ring. He's going to fight Stipe Miocic tomorrow night in the Octagon. Stipe considered by many to be the greatest heavyweight UFC fighter of all time. Uh, Johnny Bones Jones is considered by many to be the greatest UFC fighter, period, of all
Hmm.
time. Even though he recently made the move up to heavyweight, won the heavyweight title in his first fight in Mike Tyson type fashion. It was about 30 seconds. He took down Cyril Gahn. Just folded him up like a little. He said, I can't breathe.
Tap.
Yeah. Folded that man up. I'm like, I didn't even see what he did. Did it show the replay? Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, but I gotta go with Bones Jones, even though I hope my man Stipe puts on the show. Stipe, hey, from Cleveland, Ohio, so got to represent. Man's a fireman, still a
Yeah,
fireman. That's wild. Uh, so definitely no fear in him while he's in octagon. What are you looking for to happen? Looking for out of this match?
hey man, I've always been a big John Bones Jones fan. For those that
Mm,
don't know, he got two brothers that played in the league.
yeah.
Obviously, um, Arthur Jones, who used to play for the Ravens, and
Mm-hmm.
Chandler Jones, former Patriot, former Raider. So, for you nuts that don't know that, but no, he's always for me. I always thought he was the best fighter. Always, but the only problem was is kind of got in his own way on numerous occasions. So um, that that I guess that taints a little bit. At least I know a lot of people gonna look at him a certain way. Me personally, man, I just he's another human being with demons and got things that he has to battle just like anybody else. So I don't
Yeah.
fault him for it. I think the only thing is you would wish somebody would get into his ear and be like, bro, do you understand the severity of what you can be if you just get out your own way? Like, I mean, easily you can talk about John Jones as probably the most um, dangerous athlete of all time if he gets out his
Yeah.
own way. I
Yeah.
mean,
Absolutely.
the guy's fighting style is he's one of one. Nobody's
Yeah.
nobody fights his style. He's so unorthodox. He hits you with so many shots at different angles that you wouldn't even think of. Uh, can knock you out, choke you out in any point in matter. He just gets in his own way. But
Yeah.
Stipe Miocic, he ain't no punk neither. So it's gonna be an interesting fight. Obviously, you're not in light heavyweight no more, John.
Right.
This big boy territory, which you've been talking about coming up to this class for forever.
Yeah.
I know I didn't know if that Francis Ngannou fight was ever going to happen, but that'd have been a challenge for sure.
What it
But
though?
no, there was a point in time Francis was really nice, but then it got caught a couple of times and that mystique kind of fell off. But I still wouldn't try. But uh, yeah,
Hey, no, man, like 6'5", 672 pounds.
yeah, that's a big boy.
Punch is equivalent to what they say. His punch is equivalent to getting hit by a truck,
Yeah, I'm good on
like
that.
a F-150.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm so good on that, bro.
No, but I only say because he strikes me as he kind of strikes me as a Deontay Wilder type. The only difference is uh, not a lot of heavyweights in the UFC can stand up to that. Like you
Yeah,
know, I mean, they're not boxers. So it's like, yeah, he hits one of them, it's a wrap. Uh, but John Jones, like, he's like Lamar Jackson in the octagon. He don't really get hit square. You know, and it's not. He's taken some shots in his career, but he hasn't
Hmm.
taken like that shot. Like
No.
I don't think he's ever taken anybody's best shot. And just because he's so great at discipline, uh, defense, and his ability to just avoid that type of shot. So that's why I'm like, I feel like Nagano's biggest strength is kind of like nullified going in. But again, I do give him that one puncher's chance. Yeah, if he catches Jones, yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah. Very, very interesting.
Jones in three. Jones in three against the greatest heavyweight of all time.
Mm.
We'll see, man. Like I said, Miocic, hey, you representing for the whole city of Cleveland, man. So, hey, you better do something. Losing five. I think Jones is gonna win, but come on, Mioch, man, give me a show. Give me don't let Cleveland down.
Yeah. Don't go out there like no little bitch.
uh, what else? Go. On the rest of that card, I think you got some hitters on there. Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler. That should be a nice one. Um, for me, I'm a novice UFC fan. I'm just like certain fighters are getting me into it, and
Yeah.
but and
Yeah. I used
certain
to be
people, I
very
don't.
heavy in the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
certain
And,
people are bringing me back into it though, or bringing me into it. I was one. I was a pro boxing guy always. I was man. Get this out of here. Growing up as a kid, man, you kick somebody, you was a punk. Why you kicking, bro? Put your hands up. Let's do this. Yeah,
yeah.
we ain't Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. Put them hands up or pick up a gun. One of the two.
Nah. Nah,
Anybody care
man.
about Cleveland? Yeah, Jokey Joe. Notice Joakim Noah. They never said that to nobody's face. He always said it to a reporter. That's all I'm talking about.
Well.
Uh, yeah. I bet you Joakim Noah won't say that to Stipe's face.
Well.
Yeah, he wouldn't say it to Jake Paul.
Well.
He wouldn't say it to Logan Paul.
Well, damn.
You know how many people said stuff on live TV? He said it on live TV. So he said to nobody's face. What did that man say? Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face. Can't punch you in
Ooh.
the face through live TV.
Hey, you hit him with that.
I,
Ooh.
yeah, there you go. Who's somebody I don't like who fights? Oh, dude, we'll go for the low hanging fruit because I think I can actually do. I'll knock Nate Robinson out. There, I said it on live TV. Ooh, it, Nate Robinson don't care if I say it to his face. It might be a different situation. I mean, I still think I'll knock his little ass out, but that's neither here nor there. I love Nate Robinson though, man. Except for the
Yeah.
17 times he tried to win, like the one dunk contest where he tried the same dunk like 18 times in a row. Cut it out, man. Get that trophy back.
He's
They need
like,
to Reggie Bush that thing.
we done, bro. Bronson.
He's showing up first thing in the AM. He can break it. Last time he was in Vegas, that didn't go too well for him, did it?
What's good, Nyoko? I smell
Oh man. But yeah, that's going down. So you got Jones. I got Jones. Uh, yeah. So you got Jones. How long do you think it's going?
Nah, I think Steve A's gonna make it tough for him. Give us a show. I think Jones wins by unanimous decision.
Oh, okay. Going the distance. Um, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Jones. I'm just gonna say finish in the fifth. I'm submission. Yeah. I think fifth he'll wear him down and kind of get in some weird position, That's what Jones is good at. Just get him in some weird position because he's like the Mr. Stretch or the dude from the Fantastic Four with his limbs. Uh, you can get him in some kind of weird chokehold, and then that'll be it. 3 rounds TKO. Okay, fair. Spinning elbow, spinning kick.
I can see it.
What's next though? What's next? Is he done after this? Does he call it a career? Because what's possibly the only thing left would be the Ngannou fight, right? But Ngannou, he's pretty much.
Yeah,
I think he's pretty much said he's never fighting in the UFC again.
yeah. Well, a lot of people will say never.
True.
Um, if there's some way that they could come up with a big paycheck, he'll do it. Um, when you see a lot of commas and zeros, it'll change your mind a little bit.
Oh yeah. But I mean, yeah. But other than that, like, what really? There's nothing left to accomplish but to technically get your first real loss. I know he has a loss on his record, but that was a disqualification. He's never actually been beaten.
Yeah, yeah. And I remember that fight. I can't remember who the guy was.
He gonna beat up
Uh,
Logan and Jake at the same time. You just
it was weird because the guy was moving at the time, and he came up with the 12 to 6 elbow, and it
yeah,
wasn't intense. So I remember that very vividly, and I was like, "Damn!" Ever since then, he been mobbing on people.
yeah. Especially Daniel Cormier. Now that's a person I hate. I hate Daniel Cormier.
Oh, I knew
I
Daniel
hate him
Cormier.
with a passion.
I knew he couldn't do nothing with him, but I enjoyed this shit. The back and forth shit talking that they would do because it was personal.
Nah, I just hate. I just liked him getting beat up, like him beat up bad. I loved it when he was crying. I just can't beat it. You damn right. You just can't beat. He better. He's better than you. Now quit all your trash talking to. He's better than you. He spanked you 17 times. Now just go sit down. Go commentate.
Hmm.
And that's what he did. So shout out to Daniel Cormier and his new career in the booth.
Yeah, he's doing well at ESPN. I actually can stomach him now.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say I don't mind him now. The little thing he had going on with him and Ryan Clark before Ryan Clark became a little too popular for him.
Yeah,
Uh,
that
I used to enjoy
yeah,
that show.
yeah, that podcast wasn't gonna last long.
Yeah, now Ryan Clark he took off. Uh, yeah, but I enjoyed that. I mean, I don't mind. I like listening to him during the fights. He's like Tony Romo with it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like listening to him, and he provides a sturdy presence for Joe Rogan to lean on when he gets overly excited. You know, so there's that as well.
Nah, I rock with him, man.
So losers make the best commentators. I mean, there might be something to that. Uh, well, no, because John Madden is probably one of the greatest, and he wasn't a loser. So,
Sure what?
uh, yeah, might not be able to co-sign that on you. But after this, got 2 fights out of the way. NFL take stage. You know, your boys, Chiefs Bills. They go at it this weekend. Mahomes versus Allen. Uh, Allen has had regular season success against Mahomes. Just can't get it done in the playoffs. But this is not a playoff game. It's a regular season game. It's in Buffalo. The Bills 2 games behind the Chiefs for the number 1 seed. This is a chance to cut that in half. Make that race a little more interesting. I know it's your squad, man. Should your boys be on upset alert?
Uh, they'll definitely be on upset alert. But at the same time, uh, no, Buffalo's pretty banged up as well too. And the Chiefs been banged up, so but they
Oh,
still
Mark
managed.
Jackson.
What?
I don't think people would call Mark Jackson going on commentators. I don't think people would say Mark Jackson was a loser. He's one of the
Nah, nah.
best. Mama, there goes that man.
I love Mark Jackson. Come on, how can you not love Mark Jackson, bro?
Hand down, man
Man,
down.
for real. Uh, no, it's going to be always a close game. But the thing is how are we going to see Josh Allen with some of his weapons not being available?
Mm,
What he looks like? How is he going to struggle? Is he going to try to play hero ball? That's the thing. To me, that's the biggest question of that. I still got the Chiefs winning, but it's always a close game with these two. Saying 23-20, 23-20 Chiefs. Um,
okay.
I mean, they've seen a lot of each other, so it's you know always
Yeah.
hard to you know uh, uh, say you got an advantage over a person. They do a lot of things together. That I mean, they really get after it. So
It's looking like I think Amari Cooper's going to probably more than likely be a game time decision.
hmm
They say he's feeling better. Kincaid has been ruled out at tight end. But yeah, I mean, Josh Allen, he just seems like hell. Missing weapons might benefit him. Like he plays better when ain't nobody there.
mm,
He took Stephon Diggs. We thought the Bills would fall apart. No, he put the team on the shoulders and got them to where they are. So, um, on me, this probably yeah, ain't no probably about it. This is the first week. This is the first game of the season I picked against the Chiefs. I
hmm
picked them to win every game. Matter of fact, a couple weeks ago, you recall, I talked about them potentially doing something that's only been done by two other teams. We won't say what that is. If you know, you know. Um, but also knew that this game would probably be the deciding factor in that. Now that it's here, I don't know. I just got that feeling, like it just in my gut was like, man, like this is that one. But also thinking doing so, if the Bills are able to take the game, this is that game that would also like wake the Chiefs up and like then catapult them into uh, greatness. We know they're chasing history, um, and we know the thing that makes that exciting is because they're one of the few teams that let it be known that yeah, it's on their mind. It's something they want to do. They want to make history. They're well aware. They're not hiding behind that. Oh, we just want to go out and play. No, they want to three-peat.
yeah,
So, um, yeah, I mean, it all makes to what should be a very exciting Sunday afternoon. You see, you got the Chiefs. I got the Bills. And we'll see what happens. At a minimum, I'm just hoping for an exciting game because I know
in
one
fact,
that will be exciting, and that's the other big game of the NFL schedule this Sunday. Steelers Ravens, always a slugfest. Um, First place in the division on the line. The Ravens trailing the Steelers by one game. This is the Steelers' first division game of the season. This is an opportunity for the Ravens to get above 500. I think they're 1-1 in the division. Yeah, they lost to us, and I don't know how they lost to us, but it happened. And and they beat the Bengals. But Lamar Jackson, most people's front runner for MVP. Good chance for him to solidify that spot. Um, in my opinion, with a win and a good showing, so Russell Wilson could put his name in the conversation.
yeah, yeah.
Even though he's only played, this would be his third game. Yeah. But yeah, if Russell Wilson puts on a good showing, um, yeah, it could be time to still something like he's never had an MVP vote.
Which is
That is
wild.
still yeah, that's wild. Some of the seasons have not even. I mean, not to just to not win one, yeah, but he's never gotten a single vote. That's crazy. What are you looking for in this matchup?
Hey man, just they these two always deliver, man. They gonna play knockout, drag out, football. They always play defense. I know Baltimore's defense has kind of been struggling, um, but this rivalry is different. But I'm going
Yeah, so I
Pittsburgh.
never. That's a fact. Russell Wilson has never received one single MVP vote ever.
Nah, that's fact.
You say you going? Yeah, you going Steelers. I got them as well. The game is in Pittsburgh. For those who don't know, and hey, Pittsburgh is one of those places. It's been one of those places, even for the Ravens. But like I said, every time they play, uh, it's definitely a slobber knocker.
hmm So slobber
Uh,
knocker.
yeah, tough football is played. Or to quote Mike Tomlin, they playing varsity football. So that those two games will top the NFL schedule this weekend. Uh, and hey, to cap off this big weekend in sports, and it's not a homer thing, man. This is real life. Them Cavs,
What?
man. Them Cleveland Cavaliers. They won 13 straight. They are just tipped off against the Bulls in their first game for the NBA Cup. So that's going on as we speak. Matter of fact, we do a quick score hunt. They're up 14 on the Bulls. Up, they're up 17 on the Bulls in the
Uh,
first quarter. And yeah, so that's the big news for the NBA. They still, I don't feel that they're getting the respect nationally that they deserve,
mhm.
but they are getting the respect from the people that they need it from, and that's their contemporaries. Draymond went on his podcast and said, as last Friday they beat the Warriors by 28. I think at halftime they were up by 41, and Draymond said that this year's team reminded him of the 2015, 2016 Warrior squad that won 73 games. And he said, I mean, obviously not by personnel, but he was just speaking in the way they move the ball. They're not playing selfish basketball. They're playing, they're moving the ball, letting the ball have that energy. They're making the right plays, and they're defending. So, which is all right. Uh, like I said, it's not a homer thing. Just watching, man. They are playing beautiful basketball. Watching them kind of reminds me of watching those Sacramento teams with Chris Webber and Vladi and Jay Will, either Jay Webb or Bibby, whichever team you prefer. It kind of reminds me of them, how they would move the balls, just lots of movement, backdoor cuts, uh, big men making good passes. C Webb and Vladi, two of the best passing big men ever. And like they remind me more of those teams. And I know something the NBA wants to see is they play tonight and they play Sunday against Charlotte, and then Tuesday they play Boston. That'll be their second game for the NBA Cup. I know the NBA really wants them to win these next two games and go into that Boston game. That they would be 15-0 going into Boston. NBA Cup game, national TV, and have that game played like that. Then that would the NBA would I don't want to say what would happen, but the executives in the NBA offices would be very excited if that were to happen. But have you watched them during the streak? What do you think about them? What do you think about the chances long term? What do you think about uh, what they're doing during the streak?
No, I unfortunately I haven't been able to uh, catch them. But I will say this, you know, I think that's dope that that is happening for a team like the Cavaliers, kind of in stuck behind other teams in the East, New York, Boston, and other teams of that such, and to get off to a better start to them. All that you can hope for as a Cleveland fan for sure is that this isn't just a I obviously I think it's temporary. Nobody's gonna go 82-0. So, but
Right.
um, you know, how long can it go? And then use it as a building block. Let it bring the team together, and let this be kind of like the tone to set on what the season should be. Even if you're going to lose some games, but how did you lose? Did we
Right.
still play tough? Did we still play hard? Were we still getting buckets? Were we still playing defense? Were we in contention to win that game? And a couple of things just didn't go our way. And, you
Right.
can respect losses like that, but let it. Hopefully, that it leads to something great. Comes late March and early April. So. Um, I think that's and not to speak for you, but I'm pretty sure if you're a Cavs fan, you're like, man, I love it, but can it be something that can last and make us a true contender? Down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Can it be something that we come back to in early April and playoffs kick off and uh, you know was that kind of the driving force that got us there? So I mean, it could be something positive, but hopefully it's something that doesn't take the wind out of their sails, and then hey, remember when we went on that long winning streak? But yeah,
Yeah.
we got bumped out the play-in tournament. Hopefully you don't turn into nothing like that. So hey, man, it's always good to have them little stories and stuff early in the season. Still a lot of basketball left to be played, so just keep up the momentum, really, and
Yeah.
kind of try to stay even kill. So we'll see how far it goes.
Yeah. This is where I had doubts about the whole in season tournament thing, the NBA Cup when they put it together. But now that this happening for the Cavs, it actually gives me an appreciation for that, because now it's like when you're in a situation where people are going to say, "Oh, but it doesn't matter." Now you have this thing to where some of these games matter. Like this is
Oh
a
yeah,
game tonight against the Bulls, which they just played the Bulls 2 nights ago and beat them. So to come back tonight, they could have a hangover. They could come in lazy and kind of like, okay, we just beat them. We can coast. No, you can't, because now you got this thing you're playing for. So
yeah,
yeah, they're coming into play. Next Tuesday, uh, even if it wasn't against the Celtics, just because of this thing, regardless of the streak, that they're coming to play because hey, they're trying to get that money. So just this streak is now giving me a newfound, I don't say respect, but a newfound appreciation. There you go. For the in season tournament, is even in games for other teams around the league, like you see the intensity does kick up. Like these teams really want to win these games. They want to go after that $500,000 prize. So,
yeah.
uh, hey, shout out to Adam Silver. What a lot of people felt skeptical about has turned into something very good. Looks like. Let's see. Sorry, I've got a hot date. You have a date. You don't want a hot date. Um, you know,
Nah, nah, nah,
hot
not no
things
more.
burn.
Hey, hey, man, you cutting up a
Oh,
little bit.
sorry. Yeah, now that y'all, then I'm getting ready for the getting boom boom room ready for the festivities.
The boom boom room.
Raise boom boom boom. Hey, there's a shout out. Shout out to Martin Lawrence, uh, who alluded to the fact that him and Eddie Murphy working on something for the future.
Always
Interested to see, yeah, interested to see what that is. A lot of people would like it to be Life Part Two, but I'm like, how do you pull that off? What's the story? What's the story?
nah. Life was a one time only thing. It's done and over
Yeah,
with. It's
yeah.
classic.
What are they gonna do? They on their deathbed and show them reminiscing about stuff that we didn't see happen. Or I think somebody said, I heard them say it could be about the things that they did after they broke out. Like we know they showed them at the Yankee game, and that was like the send off. What did they do What else did they get into in their last days? Yeah, that could be something. See, Martin and Eddie working on something. Denzel gonna retire after Black Panther 3. Uh, nah. Somebody gonna get Denzel $20 million. He gonna be like,
Yeah.
my nigga. Somebody gonna get that man $20 million. He gonna say, yeah. I don't see him
Yo,
turning it. I've never been offered it, but I assume it's very, very, very difficult to turn down $20 million.
shit, is it?
uh,
I can answer that. Hell yeah, that shit is hard.
hell yeah.
That shit is hard to just turn down. What you want me to do? What? Turn down this?
Yeah. Especially, when you command it. Little known fact. I'll give some people know it, some people don't. If you know it, hey. He made $40 million for American Gangster.
Wow.
Because his normal fee is $20 million. So they signed him up $20 million. I guess they had a stoppage in production, so they stopped everything. When they resumed production, he said, "That's gonna cost you another $20 million. You want me to finish this movie?" So they tried to go out and get Don Cheadle, and they were like, "Yeah, it's not gonna work, bro. We need Denzel." So they coughed up another $20 million. So, bam, there it is. Denzel made $40 million for American Gangster.
Go ahead and pay that man.
Yeah, yeah. Another little known fact about Denzel Washington: he will not play. The thing was is up until Training Day, because Training Day was that first time. We'd never seen Denzel play a quote unquote villain or a bad guy. Reason is because he said he would never play a bad role unless something bad happened to them in the end. Because he didn't want to perpetuate positivity towards bad people. So he didn't want to be like the drug dealer that got away with it. You know what I mean? He didn't want that type of role. Something bad has to happen to the person. Like they have to pay consequences for their decisions, or he won't do it. I just thought that was cool. So The Rock, the highest paid in Hollywood, but Denzel said he's only gonna do theater after. That's not surprising. I don't like him in Gladiator though. I'll let that be known. I don't like him in Gladiator.
I can't actually. I can't wait to see it. I'm curious to see his role.
Yeah, I'll see it, but I just don't. I don't like it, man. I don't, because Denzel, unfortunately, if there's a knock on Denzel, the only knock is he's one of those actors like he can't modify his voice. So in my head, thinking about people in that time period, and then him coming out sounding like Frank Lucas.
You blocked that shit.
This is a tiger skin rug. You blocked that. I just killed him yesterday.
Block that shit. Nah, for real.
Yeah, so it's like I can't. He's I would. Nah,
Hard to
not.
separate.
Yeah, not for a period piece. And
I
he's
get it.
got that. He cannot shake that accent, man. Not like Idris. Like bro, I almost had a heart attack when I found out Idris Elba was like British.
I don't know. I had no clue. I mean,
Right.
that's Stringer Bell. So I mean, it was kind of.
What you
You know-
mean? What you mean? This dude is British.
That's why I was like, what? Like I thought it was a Baltimore nigga.
He said, Zeus ain't got nothing.
I am the ultimate god of all gods.
He said,
I am not your average demigod. I am a god more than I am human.
y'all will be playing basketball on the beaches of Troy.
when I get done putting cases on all you mother.
The
That is
British are the
crazy.
best at changing their accent. I believe it now because man, it's got him. Old boy was Damson Idris,
Yeah,
Snowfall.
that
Although
play
his would
Frank.
come out a little, yeah, his would come out sometime when he'd be doing them angry scenes. A little bit he would crack every once in a while.
Damn, it's so crazy how Franklin Saint went out, bro. I'm still
You
tripping
know,
off
just
of it.
he could play any part. He's a goat, just like he is a goat. He's there's two goats to me, and it was like I came to this conclusion actually in a debate with somebody trying to prove that Denzel was the goat, and then I convinced myself that there were two goats. Yeah, Denzel Washington, and Tom Hanks. I'm sorry, they're the two greatest actors of all time.
I'm not mad at Tom Hanks. Yeah, there's some like Castaway. I mean, I don't see anybody
Come
that
on,
could have played that role, bro. That role,
Wilson.
because that movie was so unorthodox, but it was dope the way he did it. So I was like, I can't
Yeah,
see nobody else doing that role. So I mean, to your credit, yeah, there's some roles that he's played where you like, nah, ain't nobody gonna pull it off like him.
the but
Yes,
I mean, just like the the uh the catalog, man. The catalog is crazy. You got that. You got the Da Vinci Code. You got
oh,
Big. You go back to Big.
Da Vinci Code was a shit, bro. Oh my
Yeah,
god. I'll just say, don't forget Jamie.
Jamie. Jamie. I don't have him in their category. I have him below him and Will Smith below those two.
Jamie's played some good
It,
stuff though.
he has.
Law
He
Abiding
has.
Citizen is always my favorite. Oh,
Oh yeah. But see, I think he got outdid by your boy in that one. Uh, was it Russell? No, it's
Gerard
not Russell.
Butler.
Is Russell? Yes,
Gerard
that's
Butler.
what it was. Yeah, Gerard Butler acted his ass off in that movie. My mom wouldn't do no such like Franklin mom. Hold on, I gotta put that back up. It's mom, dude. I can't even watch anything else she's playing anymore because of the ending. Hey, she's a hell of an actress, though. I cannot remember her name, but she's an underappreciated actress. So Jamie is the best overall entertainer, acting, singer. I will give him that. He
Yeah,
is, yeah,
yeah. You got a point right there.
yeah, entertainer, absolutely. He tops he him. Oh yeah, when you throw in comedy, yeah, okay, yeah. I was gonna say Will because I was gonna go to the instrument, but I'm like Will Smith plays instruments too. People don't realize that, but he had a more successful music career, I guess you could, you know. So I give the nod to Jamie on that
Yeah,
one.
Will's provided more. Uh, what's that? More hits, I guess.
Yeah.
And hey, summertime still bangs. Hey, how
Oh
long
yeah,
ago?
he has one of the most timeless song in hip hop history. That's gonna play
Forever.
literally forever.
Hey,
Uh,
come on.
but here's where I give Will Smith a knock. Jamie's a singer. Will
Mhm.
was a rapper, well known for not writing his own stuff. So, you kind of get a knock for that. Jamie's a singer, so it don't matter if he write or not. He's just singing. So that's kind of why I give Jamie the edge.
I understand. I dig it. So either way, I mean,
So Will can't do stand up though or improv like Jamie. I don't know. The Will's improv. Dude, he improv a lot of that stuff in the Fresh Prince, man. So I can't say his improv game ain't like that. And if you just go straight acting skills, he's a better actor than Jamie. Like
I
Yeah,
mean,
nah. If yeah, I'm definitely giving him like if it was a scale of 10, it'd be Will 10, Jamie 9 on the acting. On the
I
rest
mean,
of it,
oof. Yeah, I mean, if we break it down film for film, just look at the success that Will has had in the box office, man. That man can make some
oh
money,
yeah,
dog.
yeah, yeah, and he's definitely Jamie.
Jamie ain't
Yeah,
bad.
He ain't bad. He definitely can't sell a movie like Will though.
Nah.
Like just think about it. Like Jamie Foxx's last couple of movies been uh they've been um I keep wanting to say prefix like I'm losing my words, my alphabets. It was like Netflix. They haven't been box office. They've been
Oh, straight to Tubi.
not, we not gonna give them Tubi, but like
Oh,
basically straight to the pay site like Hulu and Netflix and like that. Like Will's last, bro, he's still been box office. So, like the little joint he did, the vampire thing, the day shift, that was cool, but that wouldn't have made no money in the box office.
like, come on, what we doing?
So Will had one hit TV show, and that's it. He only did one TV show.
That's all he had to do.
Right. What you mean?
We are talking about one of the most iconic sitcoms ever.
I mean, hell, Jamie only had one hit TV show. Like in Living, he was on in Living Color. It wasn't his show.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jamie Foxx show, and the Jamie Foxx show did not hit like the Fresh Prince.
Nah.
That man was on the WB, sir. Will Smith was on national TV.
It's the W bay.
Fucking frog. He said that's his fault. Yeah, that's Jamie's. It ain't Jamie's fault. That's the best deal he could get, and that's what I'm saying. That the star difference. Jamie didn't have that overall star power like Will.
Nah, not even close.
Hmm. And now, to be fair, you could honestly probably blame Jamie's comedy for that. He talked a lot of shit in some stand-ups. Probably
Oh,
ruined
yeah.
some connections.
Probably so.
Yeah, you know how comedians be. Jamie is the better TV actor, and his movies are great. Man, nope, I'm not letting you do it. I'm not letting you do it. Because I'll tell you one scene crushes Jamie Foxx's whole career.
Why
And
you
you
don't
know what
want?
yup.
Why you don't want me?
Jamie Foxx has never done anything in his career as good as that one scene.
Why you don't want me?
Come on, man.
Dog.
Nah, can't let you do that. And remember when Carlton almost died? You know,
Yeah.
I didn't know what was gonna happen. Man. I'm sorry. Like, nah, bro. He's not a better actor than Will Smith. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, that's tough, dog.
TV, movie.
Anything that can be seen.
Straight man. Did I say that out loud?
Yo, chill. That's crazy, bro.
Nah, he's not a better actor than Will Smith.
That's crazy, bro.
I mean, but that's the same thing. Like, the boy couldn't have played Ali.
Oof. Oh, they was in that movie together, though. Jamie was in there. He wasn't
Which
the
one?
most important
Yeah,
part,
he
though.
was. Yeah, he was. Bundini. Yeah, he's Bundini Brown. I could have,
That's
but
all.
all right, man. Here you go on your date. That's what you do right now.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
go act like you care about this young lady tonight. That's what you go do.
hey, yo. That's wild behavior, bro. That is so wild, bro.
uh, man, all right, man. You know what we about to do? We're gonna have to settle this in the episode coming soon. Top 10 actors of all time. 10, 20.
Oof.
or we go movie for movie. movie for movie. We'd have a battle.
That's what I say. Almost like an ox battle.
Top 10 movies from Jamie Foxx and Will Smith.
Mm, that'd be interesting. Ain't even gonna cap on that one. Oof. We're gonna have movies for days.
Big Ron gonna be at dinner like Leon in Five Heartbeats. Baby, come hold me, come touch me.
Hey, I gotta chill, bro.
I
Y'all
can
gotta
see
chill.
him. I can see him. By the way, another
That's
great man. It's my favorite movie of all time. Five Heartbeats.
oh,
Love that movie.
classic.
What time we got? All right, let's get off of this. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
Eddie Kane.
Can't nobody saying Larry King Jr. You want my spot? Hmm? You want my spot, Flash? You ain't gonna get it. Cause
Ain't
you
nobody come to see
ain't got it.
you. Yo, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, but speaking of Five Heartbeats, actually I met Big Red.
Dog.
Uh I see them walking through a casino. I was looking, is that Big Red? Yeah, that Big Red, man. His hair's still the same.
Hey, it's crazy how you call people by a name that they of a character that they played. I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes you'll try to find their real name, but sometimes you just be like, "Hey, you're Red."
yeah.
Like if I ever met
Oh
Felicia,
man, Big Red.
Felicia, Felicia. let me borrow your PCR.
He was cool. No, he was cool. So I hit him with the line too. I was like, hey, Big Red, man, Big Red. Because I mean, at the time I was working at the Rio Hotel, and we ain't supposed to do certain things while we in uniform. I was like,
Yeah.
that's Big Red, man. You gotta chill out. I was like, oh, Big Red. And he looked over, man. He said, hey, man, how you doing? My office hours are from it's like 9 to 5. I was like, hey, let's go.
That's what he said. My hours are 9 to 5.
No, I
Dealing with
said it
the
to him. I said my office hours are from, and he looked at. He said he was like 9 to 5. I was like, oh, that's dope. There we
well,
go.
God,
A versus battle between Will Smith and Jamie Foxx. All of their works. Yeah. I mean, Will ain't got no stand ups. Like, what we gonna put up against a stand up? So it would only be movies and acting.
yeah. And Will was never really funny like that, and that's okay. Jamie,
Yeah,
I give him that the stand up and the singing, that's cool. But um, Will gonna say, "Well, look at my bank account, look at yours, mom." I mean,
I mean,
if we really talking, I mean,
yeah,
they not in the same stratosphere as much money that they made in the box office, bruh. So
yeah. Quiet as kept, Will might actually have a better music catalog. You can make an argument.
I can't give you that, dog. This I
It was
still I
Jamie
still
Foxx's biggest hit.
blame it on the alcohol.
Okay, Summertime,
I,
which again, like we said, is going to play
forever.
forever.
But that's why I said earlier, I give Will the hits, but if you talking about overall like catalog, like there's some tracks I still play from Jamie Foxx. I don't ain't nobody checking to go play a Will Smith album, man. Like
You ain't checking to go play it, but if you driving in your car and it come on the radio, you ain't turning it off. If you
no,
riding in your car and getting jiggy with it, come on, but you gonna start now. Hey, na 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 na.
and that's what I'm saying. He had the hits, but if you talking about like albums, I mean, some Jamie got some shit that slap that was
He
uh
do, but that's what the verses is about the hits, and that's if you just And if we doing like a 20 list, and it's not all mute. Now, if you go 20 songs, yeah, Jamie gonna wear you out because he got the longer catalog. But if we like 10
Yeah.
movies and like 10 songs, he got a shot.
And no, I ain't no debate in that one. I'm just saying
This
that
is
just for
all their
me.
best works, any categories. See who comes out.
I mean, there's just some Jamie Foxx tracks that he got that he's a part of that hey man, they would do things for you that you wouldn't have to say. They get the mood right, So um, it
See, but
is.
then that's the thing. Like it can't be because of. It can't be because of man. Got to be because of him.
Oh, we'll seek out Jamie.
That's
Nah,
true. Like I get it. Yeah, you'll look. There's Jamie Foxx on. You'll look to play, and like you're not. Yeah, you're right. You're not gonna look out to. But I'm saying like if you somewhere and that joint come on, it ain't like you're gonna be like, ah man, nah. You gonna jam with it because Will had hits.
yeah, he did.
No, you in there. Uh, you know, you and your lady at the bar. Come on, Ron. You going on a date tonight? They at that bar at Miami. Come on. Come on. You ain't gonna take it to the dance floor. Get your sauce on. You're a liar if you say no. Hit one of them
He
spin
just
pirouettes.
not the spin pirouette, bro. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, see, hey, set the mood. I'm trying to tell you, Jamie Foxx, he do that for you. Not so
Bro,
much. Ain't too much. Will Smith. I'm gonna play while I'm trying to get some cut in.
come on. If you in the club, and then here's the best. If you in the club and the Fresh Prince theme song come on, you gonna start rapping.
Yeah, but they ain't getting me no closer to no cutting, so I'm gonna still ride with Jamie
Uh,
Foxx.
no, I'm just saying like the environment. If you in the club and the Fresh Prince theme song come on, the entire club is gonna start rapping.
Oh, of course.
Oh, this is a story all about how my life got turned flip upside down, and like it's
Yeah.
man, y'all better quit playing with Will, man.
Now I ain't playing with Will, but his music ain't for my foreplay. I'm trying to get that cutting. That's what Jamie Foxx is for. Jamie Foxx gonna get me closer to that pudding. You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh, man, y'all about to have Chris Hansen hopping in the chat.
Nah. None of that. None of that. I'm just calling it what it is. Like, hey man, hey Jamie Foxx, he'll sing the draws off the woman. All you gotta do is not mess it up.
Oh man. I'm saying, have we been canceled yet? We still ain't canceled. Okay, let's just
I don't
check.
know. They can't do.
All
They ain't
right,
going nowhere.
man. Uh, the tank.
When we, hey, trust me, Ron. I know, dog. When we, I'm gonna be a savage.
All right, man. You know, man, both y'all fired.
Hey, I'm just saying, dog. That tank. Some of them R&B's. Hey, see, that's what's wrong with y'all new kids this day. I ain't had no R&B like we had R&B, man. Y'all, that's why y'all so damn violent and shit, man. Because y'all used to have some stuff that when we, turn off the lights. We used to have some stuff that the singer would just do their job for you. You just don't be a fool and mess it up. That's it.
Yeah, nah. See, we had Jodeci. Now that's the one.
Oh,
You just throw that Diary of a Madman in there and just leave it alone, and you good. You good to go.
uh,
That's what you do. Before before we get out of here, forgot to put the graphic in, so let me toss it in real quick, just in case you didn't join us last night. Y'all know we do the Thursday night post game. Let me get you ready for Sunday with our picks of the week. So there, you see it right there on the season. I'm 91 to 61. Mark, the 8 game lead, 99 and 53. And this is what we're stacking up for the week. We both got lucky last night. Eagles handled business for us, so we off to a good start. We've got Green Bay going to Chicago to take on the Bears. We both like the Packers. Detroit at home against Jacksonville Jaguars, and we both like the Lions at home. Same thing with Miami. Raiders coming to Miami. We like the Dolphins at home. The Rams going to the northeast take on the Patriots. I like the Patriots. More likes the Rams on the road. Uh, Saints. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Baltimore, Baltimore, Pittsburgh. We spoke on it earlier. We both like the Steelers. Vikings going down to Music City take on the Titans. We both like the Vikings to get it done on the road. Indianapolis Colts going up to take on the Jets. We like the Colts to get it done on the road. Too much turmoil going on there in New Jersey, man. What's in the water up
sir,
there?
sir, that ain't how you spell trash can.
Oh, sorry, Ron. Them Falcons going to the Mile High to take on the Broncos. I like the Broncos to get it done at home. Mar likes the Falcons on the road. Seattle's been struggling. Don't get easier as they take on the 49ers, trying to get back in the playoff picture. We both like the Niners to do that. Kansas, like I say, game of the week, Kansas City going on the road to take on Buffalo. I like the Bills at home. Mar sticking with his Chiefs. The Sunday night game, Bengals versus Chargers in LA. We both like Joe Burrow and the Bengals on the road. And finishing off the battle for Texas, should be an easy one. Houston, Dallas, we both like the Texans. Uh, yeah, we don't know what's going on in Dallas, but it ain't good. And that
Asuda.
is that. You know what I'm
Asuda.
saying? Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Tony Tone. Yeah. It feels good. Yeah.
uh, hey, low key, some Sade, bro. Really
Hey,
talk.
that's yeah, timeless. We need to win. I think played the sense of urgency that we didn't have last week. True, but Denver's just one of those places it's tough to play. Not because they're always a good team, but just the elements. It's like any sport. Utah has that same home court advantage. So do the Nuggets. Just tough to play in that thin air, especially when they actually had to do that. Their defense is legit. So they are a tough team. It's a bad combo for your boys, I think.
Yeah,
And
no
like y'all
bueno.
know, man, we have dubbed this the month of thanks. Some people, everybody has different feelings on how they feel about Thanksgiving, so we just dubbed the entire month the month of thanks, and uh, just taking time to thank certain people in our lives as a part of our uh, Fit Friday mental health challenge, whatever you want to call it, our manly mental health check in. So, we'll kick it off those 3 questions, brother. How are you doing? Are you good? And what do you need from me?
And nah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing a lot of things to uh, clean up myself. So a lot of self reflecting I've been doing a lot this week. Just making sure that I'm headed into the right direction and
Yeah.
keeping the main focus. So now I'm doing good, man. A lot of clarity this week. Um, Starting, I'm at that age where you just want to make sure that when you got kids and stuff, you just make sure
Yeah.
that you're doing the adults. So I'm just at that point. Spending a lot of time with the family this week. Uh, my middle child, she's heavy into gymnastics right now, so that's kind of been the big thing with us is a busy week with her dealing with gymnastics, and then so just trying to always find balance. That's all that I'm doing. So nah, man, all I need from you is just It's the constant support and just checking in on me. Uh, Hey man, like I said, man. Sometimes I needed those reminders. Like, hey, bro, you up? We got that show. So, because man, they was about to put me to sleep in that first half, man. But
Oh yeah, it was bad.
yeah. So, but nah, man. Other than that, man, I can't complain, man. Every time I get up, so definitely throw those same questions to you. Good. Uh, Everything all right? Anything you need from me, my brother?
Yeah, I'm good. This week I kind of, I was feeling off a little bit last week. No, what it was just it was like my body was on 5 o'clock and the rest of the world was on 5:10. So this week kind of snapped back to normal. Uh, Everything's good. Uh, Except the car. So I was telling you about the car situation. That pissed me off, man. Damn car battery died. Had to get a new one. just just a pain, man. Anytime you got car issues, it always messes with you. But handled that. Then it's out of the way. Uh, About to start the youngin back up on his football workouts. I guess his new league starts in January, so get him back in his routine of working out. So he can be up to par when
Yeah,
that starts up. Uh,
take that.
oh yeah, the bat it's more than five. It's 21, so it's manufactured in 20. So 4.5. It did its job. Uh, yeah, man. And same. All this is just uh, keeping me motivated. That's it. Like yeah, focused on obviously making Audible the best that we can make it, no matter what happens. Even if it just turns into something that we can turn on and laugh at ourselves 20 years from now, then so be it. uh, Challenge, what you got for the folks today?
Hey man, that's what I challenge y'all to. Don't necessarily do what I do, but taking time out and just kind of self reflect on where you're headed personally. Obviously, when it comes to relationships, finances, job, anything. Are you comfortable or are you okay? Well, where you at? And things that you don't like, are you willing to change them? Take a risk. Hey man, we only got one life, man. I don't. You don't want to be the soul outside your body, looking like, damn, what if, what I could have done, what I should have done. So, yeah, man, take a moment out this weekend, just self reflect, just look at where you at. Things you're willing to change, things that you're glad that you accomplished, man. So, even if you got to write them down, do that. But just you know, pat yourself on the back, and then at the same time, push yourself at certain things that you can improve on. So, yeah, man, self reflect weekend, baby.
Absolutely. And this being dubbed the month of thanks. Um, I've been giving different challenges to everybody. First, to start off with thanking a family member. Uh, you know, out of blue for whatever they meant to you. Last week it was, significant other, whoever the whoever that person is to you, whether it be spouse, long time girlfriend, short time girlfriend, maybe just somebody you go and get advice. Whoever that significant person is to you, get them thanks. This week, um, choose a friend, close friend. It ain't got to be your besties, but a close friend, somebody you go get advice from, or somebody you can lean on in certain situations. Uh, yeah, just give them a call, FaceTime, whatever you need to do, or obviously if you live in the same area, hey, sit down with them face to face. Go out to lunch or dinner or have a drink, and man, yeah, just let them know uh, what they do means to you, and just give them that thanks. Hey man, thank you for being a friend.
Boom, 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 boom.
So whoever that person is, you find them out, yeah, and give them thanks. That's my challenge for the week. And being that the great Mike Tomlin is coaching this week, my quote of the week is gonna come from him. Did I do Mike
Mm,
Tomlin last week?
I don't think you
Nah, I
did.
didn't. Nah. All right, Mike Tomlin. It's not what you're capable of. It's about what you're willing to do. Once again, it's not about what you're capable of. It's about what you're willing to do. And that's coming from the coach Mike Tomlin. So he's always one of the most quotable human beings on earth, man. He would give it to you straight. Man, you just remember, as long as you got some motion, you'd be all right. Funds might be low, health might be spar. This dude, man.
Russ, yeah, my money might not be where it's at. The car ain't a Benz. I ain't making a $500,000 a year, but I'm stroking though. I'm stroking though. I ain't mad at you,
Right.
Ryan, man. Go ahead and
Man,
stroke,
that man
bro.
is on chat punishment. What you got for the people before we get out of here?
Hey, man, go enjoy yourself like my man Ron. Go get your stroke on. I ain't even mad at you, Ron. Yeah, talk your bro. Yeah, nah, man. Hey, go enjoy yourself this weekend. After reflecting, whether you go enjoy yourself by yourself or with friends and family, go live life. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other, man.
Yeah, for me, man, y'all know, just do me a favor before we get out of here. And go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on so that you know the next time that we're here and you can be heard, which is every Friday at 7 Eastern, Auntie, and 4
Sound,
Pacific.
sound,
7 o'clock.
sound.
7:50. And remember, if you don't like looking at our beautiful faces, remember every episode is available Friday nights at midnight via Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts, and also iHeartRadio. So with that being
iHeartRadio.
said, for myself, Wildcard Mar, yeah, y'all heard the man. Take care of yourselves and each other. And this weekend, man, get out there and enjoy yourself. A lot going on in the world. If you're a sports fan, like we are, man, it's too much going on, man. Don't just sit at home and watch, man. Go to a bar, socialize, be visible. Get out the house, man. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, yep, yeah. Oh, yeah. One more thing before we get out of here. Next Friday we'll be doing our Thanksgiving episode before Thanksgiving. So
oh
we're
yeah.
doing what did we say we're doing? Oh yeah, do's and don'ts and best man. We talking Thanksgiving, man. You know how we do.
Hey,
So
the
yeah,
do's and don'ts. Act accordingly. Act accordingly. All
yeah.
right.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Get your recipes ready. Uh, you know, give them to us. Let us know your best recipes and what servings and do's and don'ts you have at your house for Thanksgiving. So we'll be doing that. So get ready for that next week. Uh, Remember, also check us out on the Thursday night post game show. So with that, hey, get out, go somewhere, go have some fun. Go, yeah. Well, it's too late to go play with the kids. Put them to bed and go do something. You know, yeah. Get out of here while y'all still watching. Didn't we tell y'all to go? Like move.
Move. Get
Yeah,
out the
get out.
way.